Storm Team 8 has been warning us since last week that we'd see significant snowfall leading into the Thanksgiving holiday.
We're taking a live look across West Michigan now. You can see conditions look wildly different depending on where you are. We have team coverage following the expected snowfall and its impact on your holiday.
Sarah is in the tracking center breaking down the data and refining the forecast. Blake is on the East Beltline with eyes on road conditions for travelers.
We also have Josh Sanchez live in South Haven, where we're seeing some of the strongest wind gusts. But let's begin with meteorologist Sarah Flynn. So Sarah, what's the latest?
We have deteriorating conditions across West Michigan as expected. We're seeing those temperatures tumble. They've actually been doing that since midnight, which is opening up the door for a bit of a wintry mix in portions of Kent County. Remainder of the area really starting to change over to that snow. So you'll look at our latest scan here. You're still seeing some flashes of pink. It's a little bit of a slushy snow ongoing, but areas at the Lakeshore and especially northwest of Grand Rapids simply just seeing snow at this time. And again, this is just the beginning of a system that will linger as we move throughout Thanksgiving and through Friday morning. Temperatures are going to be crucial today. We do remain above freezing for a lot of us. We're hovering at 35 in Grand Rapids, 34 in Kalamazoo. But again, as we get closer and closer to freezing, it'll continue to push us in the direction of snow. And that's what's expected. This initial wave that you're seeing is not the main event. We'll see heavier snow start to sweep in later on tonight. That could not only impact your Wednesday evening commute, but could linger into the Thanksgiving holiday itself. So lots of winter alerts across the region. No notable changes compared to yesterday. Still 2 regions that we have that winter storm warning in effect until 7 p.m. on Thursday or Thanksgiving. Areas along the I-96 corridor, including Kent and Ottawa and Ionia counties, hovering in that winter weather advisory, expected to see just a little bit less snow. But that's only half of it. We also have very gusty winds at the Lakeshore. Our top gust today so far coming in between about 50 and 60 miles per hour. A 58-mile-per-hour gust, by the way, is technically severe. That's why we have that high wind warning in effect at the Lakeshore. Wind advisory stretching across all of lower Michigan. And again, really no notable improvement expected today. Part of the issue with the winds is it makes it feel cooler out there, and it's also causing those roads to become quite slick. Meteorologist Blake Harms is out live with the latest. How are the roads looking, Blake?
Yeah, hey Sarah, we are on the East Beltline right outside the WCSG studios here in Grand Rapids Township. The wind is really intense. You've been talking about it. We're feeling it, photographer Ron and I. It is brutal out here, and the snow rate is starting to pick up a little bit. It's a very fine sleet and snow that's expected to transition to start sticking to the roads as we get toward that evening commute. Let's take you live over the S-curve right now through US 131, and heard from Sarah, starting to see some problems on the S-curve already. I think that's going to be a problem spot throughout this evening. Now, as you look ahead to hourly temperatures, we're expected to fall to right around freezing, if not below, right around that evening commute time frame. So it's a recipe for a lot of problems, I think, as we head into that evening commute and beyond through later tonight. Let's show you some of the roadways of concern here, commute by commute. Tonight's going to be the worst of it. The combination of the wind, the heavy snow, and the falling temperatures will make for really slick conditions. Becomes a bit more localized into Thanksgiving, so we'll still see some areas of heavy snow and slick roads, but it won't be quite as widespread for Thanksgiving as we transition to that typical lake effect belt. And just some reminders, we can expect rapidly changing conditions. It can go from sunshine to heavy snow in just a matter of moments. So as you prepare to travel, excuse me, tomorrow, plan on that. Otherwise, I'm telling you, it's not pleasant out here right now. It's only going to continue to feel worse. We're going to continue monitoring road conditions throughout the evening. You can look for traffic updates beginning at 4. Live on the Beltline in Grand Rapids Township, Blake Harms, News 8.
Okay, Blake, thank you. We do want to head to the Lakeshore now, where they're seeing the strongest wind gusts.
News 8's Josh Sanchez is live in South Haven. Josh, how's the wind impacting visibility on the ground?
Yeah, it's already a windy morning out here in South Haven. And to give you a bit of an idea as how the system is developing, we started our day over in Kalamazoo, where around 9 in the morning we already had those wind gusts that were swinging around holiday decorations. It even knocked over the wreath that's outside of our Kalamazoo studio. As we made our way to the Lakeshore, some of this misty rain, the rain started to taper off and is now swapped out for snow and ice pellets. Some of that is hitting me right in the face right now. And as we got right to the Lakeshore, we got some video of some of that wind really bending some of the pine trees, creating these white caps that would crash onto the beach. And over here downtown, folks are still going out to stores, are still staying open for business ahead of the busy holiday season and Thanksgiving tomorrow. And we'll keep an eye as these conditions change throughout the day at News 8 at 4, 5, and 6 in South Haven. Josh Sanchez, News 8.